heard. And we'll see how it comes out. But I heard, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. That's union. Practice. Flow. And patience. Explore at the bottom of the deck with freedom popping out. Let's see what else we can get. We've got quite a few cards on their faces. Three of Cups, Justice, Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Empress, Page of Cups, the Moon, Wheel of Fortune. Got the High Priestess. The only reversals here are the Four of Swords and the Hierophant. Your relationship, or like any relationship that you're in, should not stop you from basically anything. It should water your garden. Compromise and exchange is one thing, but sacrifice is another thing. Now, I have a feeling that this collective has poured a lot into something that they care very deeply about. Any kind of relationship, right? This could be work for all I care. Like, take it how it resonates, right? But whatever it is, you are, I think, I'm hearing Spirit's giving me the word like sidelining. I think your own practice and or learning how to like adapt your practice to your life, potentially your new life, or still integrating a practice into your life's demands, which might be plentiful, right? There might be a lot that is asked of you that's kind of, you know, if you had it your way, things would look one way, right? And then if, you know, but we can't always have it our way, right? That's unfortunately just the way it is, right? Unless you want to be, you know, unless you want to isolate yourself up on a mountain, that's just not how that goes. You choose a life with someone and you have to work in tandem, right? It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate reality, okay? Someone's ancestors are coming through with a bit of guidance here. I'm seeing a really beautiful light coming over a mountain range, like a really like divine light coming over a mountain range. 3, 2, 1 on the timer. What do you want with this person or situation, right? Because you know you got that sauce. Like, I'll just say that, you know, you got that sauce. And you know what they say about sauce, right? Juice goes bad. Sauce, you can keep it in the fridge for God knows how long. Sauce doesn't really go bad, right? Sauce is everlasting, right? Especially your sauce is everlasting. And it might feel like everything, I feel like there's like a lot of labor here kind of all at once. But it's all leading up to something kind of bigger. I'm curious what it is, because I feel like this is mounting to something. I feel like even though it's taking you away from something that's important to you, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the High Priestess, like, what is this? What is coming out of this? What may feel at the moment, you know, depending on where you're at, what might kind of be the result of this, again, what you might feel at the moment, a kind of needless sacrifice. Literally the only card that came out face up, so I turned one of them over. I had 2 cards that came out face, or 3. Strength, the 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. On their faces, I have the Chariot, the King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and then 10 of Pentacles. I do have the King of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Wands. Wow. I really like this, actually. You know what this is giving? Like, I think that it takes some folks time to integrate, like, how to act, right? I think some of us don't really know how to act all the time. And you're, like, it's not just that other person or that other situation that didn't know how to meet you where you're at, because you, the Empress, the High Priestess, you know exactly who you are. And you take your time, and you did not come to play, and you do not care. You're here to receive. That's it. That is not only a new energy to whatever this other person or situation is, that is a new energy to the world. That's a new energy to society at large. Okay? So what I'm seeing here is the successful adaptation that would have been required upon meeting you. But I think that you grew into that place, you know, as these things were taking place, as you were pouring into whatever cup, you know, you're pouring into here. And I think that finally, what we're seeing is some kind of success that you asked for. Some kind of, because the patience, practice, and flow, with that union, you know, this could be a big financial win. This could be someone asking your hand in marriage, like, to be so for real. I don't have the Four of Wands here, but hey, it absolutely could be. Ace of Pentacles, it's something. With Judgment underneath that, Two of Swords, you know, the Ace of Cups and the Star. It's a process of integration that you are watching, kind of reach its last hiccups. That's how Spirit is putting it to me, but it's also like the final road bumps, right? The final, like, little kinks being worked out. And then what we have is, because you've been working hard at this, right? The, you know, patience, practice, flow, the Knight of Pentacles here with all these other cards, like, you've been taking your time. It's finally stabilizing, right? This is a product of consistent effort. I heard somebody on this app earlier say that they don't like you. They don't like the wins that you get, like other people, right? Not this other person or party or situation, but just like other people don't like your wins or can't believe your wins because you actually worked for them. So I don't know why that's applying here, but I'm feeling it really strongly that, like, you are someone who works very, very hard for things. And so this win, I'm feeling, could invoke some jealousy from the people around you, especially if it's a relationship, right? Because, you know, we all want something that everybody else wants, but doing the work to get it. And so whatever this other thing is, if it's a party or, you know, a person or a job or a, you know, a business that you're collaborating on, I do feel like you're kind of getting to a point where you're seeing, and I'm feeling this, like, the cool, do you remember when you were a kid and you lost a tooth and it was bugging you all week, and then when it finally snapped out, you get that satisfying little crackle, and then that cold feeling rushes over that area that's been so, like, kind of bothersome all week. Do you remember that? Do you remember that feeling? I used to love that feeling. It's like this release. It's this cool rush of release and certainty that it's over and that new one is growing in. Yeah. You won, and you're gonna see it. Yeah, crow in the background. Good job.